Hey everyone, how's it going? You might recognize this game from when we did a demo day, but as it turns out, it's no longer a demo, it's a full and complete game. So I figure we'll get stuck into it. There is a continue. Should I hit the continue if I've already done the demo? Maybe the demo is the first couple levels. Oh, it is, okay. Yeah, you might have to go watch the demo first to get context. Defeat Steve Clark, traffic warlock in conversation. Well, he certainly has some difficult self-examination to do in the weeks to come. Nice, we leveled up. I have to remember how to play. I don't know what to do. This is not great. Oh, maybe I don't actually have anything to update. Okay. Jen Kellen likes complicated cases, good filing systems, skulls of every kind, and my cat Daryl, not mutual. Dislikes Steve Clark, the traffic warlock, the Rushwater police, and loose ends. Hobbies, scrying, crying, interrogating Daryl when he does a crime. I hate writing bios. I'm a storm witch, a private investigator, and a legal guardian to one emotionally distant cat. For the last 3 years, I've been finding missing people the cops couldn't or wouldn't, but it doesn't pay well and the work is drying up in... Oh shit, these notes are smaller than I realized. Zan's thing sounds serious and I think I can help, so off I go. Likes naval history, Mars-spiced apricots, friends succeeding, and assault staves. Dislikes, memory tests, decisions, dairy, being asked about his dislikes. Hobbies, providing emotional support, providing fire support, and backgammon. Zan is an extremely, what the hell, Jen? Old, retired Special Forces operative who can see the future. Actually, he can only see 1 second into the future, but in a breach and clear operation, that's a big deal. Zan used to serve under Liv Kennedy and the DSR Navy until she was lost in action. Now that she's back with a violent unknown agenda, Zan worries he might be the only one who knows how dangerous she is, or how to counteract her power. He's probably overblowing it, though. Liv Kennedy likes acting quickly, decisively, acting like a prick. Weaknesses, or dislikes, weaknesses, slowness, stowerness, a town in Norland. Hobbies, dodgeball, don't play her at this. Bloody knuckles, don't play her at this. 100-meter sprint, don't race her at this. Liv was the DSR Navy's star covert operative. She's able to move on a different timescale to the rest of us, rendering her actions effectively instantaneous. It's absolute bullshit. She vanished on her last official op with Zan and disappeared for 2 years. Now she's back with a team of Special Forces wizards, cutting a bloody path through the powder keg of southeastern geopolitics, like a bull in a house of cards. What? Reactor, one of the biggest and by far the most effective private military outfits in the world. For years, Reactor have done the DSR's dirty work, but now they've hit a police station on Rushwater soil, they've bitten the hand that feeds them and swallowed it whole. All bets are off. Rushwater PD, a team of special forces led by Liv Kennedy, breached the Rushwater Police Department, killing 14 and busting out a prisoner, Dessa Banks. Zan arrived hot on their tail, arguably too hot. The cops assumed he was part of it. I heroically rescued him, too much. And we got out alive, but we're not popular in the DSR now. Dessa Banks. I walked in on Banks right after she shot the mobster I was tracking, Jiren Wexler. According to her file, she used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General, but dropped off the grid a year ago and is now a mob doc for the Druid Mafia. Now Liv Kennedy has abducted her at massive risk, and we're all left panicking about what she knows about Banks that we don't. Interesting. So all these now done. Act 2. Let's-a-go-go. Didn't like that guy. right? Steve was always an asshole, but he's never actively thrown a ghost car at me before. New low. When we get back, can you scry again to find out where they took Banks? Oh, no need. Blood scrying updates in real time for about up to 36 hours. Shit, that's impressive. Can't beat blood for utility hexes. Where is she now? North by 80 kilometers already? Is that possible? Is she moving? Give me a sec. Yes, extremely yes. God, like 400 meters since you asked? They've got a chopper. Of course they've got a chopper. Man, chasing a multi-billion dollar PMC's best operatives by public transport is surprisingly hard. Where do you think they're headed? Liberally? Reactor has a black site west of Aldo, nice quiet place where they can do what they want to prisoners like Banks. Then I guess we're going to Liberly. Or Liberli, I don't know. Yeah. In like 14 hours when the next ferry leaves. Can we stay at your Mars place tonight? Yeah, she'd love that. She should be back from bingo by now, actually. Back to Mars for a nice cup of tea. Oh lordy, you didn't tell me we were having company, Zan. I would have cleaned. God, what you must think, Duck, that I live in filth. Actually, I think it's lovely, Miss Vesga. This is Jen. Do you remember I mentioned her? You know I don't remember my own name half the time, Duck. Lovely to meet you, though, Jen. Can I get you a brandy? Or something stronger? What's stronger than brandy? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Duck. A woman after my own heart. Zan, you didn't finish the Skullcracker, did you? You finished the Skullcracker bar. In June. Oh, nonsense. He's a terrible liar, this one. A liar and a drunk. Takes after his father, I suppose, and his ma. Oh my god, ma. Now, how long will you kids be staying? Just the night, if that's okay, ma. Of course, love. Stay as long as you like. Where are you off to tomorrow? Liberally. Oh, how wonderful. You must take Jen to the Naval Museum at Aldo. Remember where I used to take you on your birthday? Oh, she'd love that, Zan. We're there to stop a team of Black Ops wizards torturing a hostage and starting World War V, Ma. I'm not sure there'll be time for the museum. Oh, it's such a lovely country, Jen, not like here. Didn't you and Dad flee for your lives because a farmer corp tried to kill him for whistleblowing? Well, every country has its problems, Duck. Have you been, Jen? I have. Actually, it's where Zan and I met, and I did my mandatory tour. Oh, so you know. Lovely. I expect he's told you his origin story? Zan winces. That's not what we call it, Ma. And I'm sure she doesn't want to... Oh, I absolutely want to hear your origin story. Oh god, don't we have a map to update? I saw your map. It's lovely to see you doing crafts again, Duck. I'm glad someone's finally using those wretched thumbtacks. I bought that box in 1943 and I've scarcely made a dent. What's it about? There's no easy way to say this, Miss Vesca, but your son is terrible at filing. I had a system. I just never got around to making the system. Ah, you've got your father's spirit, Zan. Well, that's sweet. No, he had a terrible spirit. Just a dog shit spirit. Ma. Well, I'm sorry, but that man would give up on anything. I once saw him give up on a spoon. Slipped out of his hands and he just left it there. Ate pudding with his fingers. Flimsy soul, too. Wow. Oh, I thought we were about to add our dad to the list. Alright, let's get Liv's team on here. Ori Kesh. Zan, you're gonna have to take this one, because I honestly still not sure I understand this guy's deal. Fine. His talent creates a magical fire that never gets above a certain temperature, so it won't incinerate you, you'll just pass out from heat stroke. Given that, it's a little weird he joined a team that's been killing people all over the globe, but here we are. So he takes orders from Liv. Steve Clark, traffic cop. Smarmy prick who can, I guess, summon phantasmal apparitions of long-dead highway traffic that hurt a lot if they hit you. He was always the department's darling, but now he seems to be working with the team who just hit Rushwater PD, and I don't think the station knows it yet. It is killing me that I wasn't around to rat him out to his fan club. Takes orders from Liv. And the mana stockpile. Mars place. Seems nice. Zanzibar was good enough to put us up while we figure out our next move. And her place is off the map. It was. Stonecliff lockup. Banks blood sample obtained. I was hoping I'd be able to waltz into the Stonecliff lockup before they'd heard what went down at Rushwater, but no such luck. We managed to get the blood sample they took off Banks when they booked her, though, so now I can track her with a scrying spell. We didn't have to look far. She was in the next building, still with the team who took her. They were there to burn an alarmingly large stockpile of confiscated mana, but why though? Unlocking your craft tends to happen when a life-threatening situation brings it out of you. If you're not willing to wait for one, why not create it yourself? 10 gram of street mana in a shot of absinthe is a simple, wildly expensive recipe for a huge risk of brain damage or death. Brilliant calcite activates the craft center of the brain, and some people unlock a temporary power while the high lasts. It's not permanent though, and when you don't know what your power is, there's a whole range of ways to die finding out. Cut it with MDMA or acid and you've got street mana. It's a misnomer. The few who can get hold of the Brillium sell it to the trust fund kids at mansion pool parties, or money men by private courier. Millionaires who think they're invincible mad. Millionaires who think they're invincible. Mad that there's a type of power they don't have yet. The stockpile at Stonecliff must be years of seizures. Why didn't they destroy it? More to the point, why did live? Stored at lockup. One connection left to make. Oh, burned. You burned. This. And here's the black site. Somewhere around here, Zan thinks this is where they're taking Banks, in the direction I feel them heading in backs it up. Okay. You said Banks was heading north, right, to their black side? I bet. I have a connection. Oh. Taken to... Hold on. I have to scroll. Hold on. It's out of my range. There we go. Yeah, that all makes sense to me. No rush if you want to rearrange or go over the details, though. No, okay. Okay, I don't think I have any abilities, because nothing effectively has changed. Let's move on. You're out of brandy, so I made tea. You really want the story? It's longish. Of course. Oh, you'll love this, Jen. Needling it up isn't helpful, Ma. Okay, so this was Risey, 78. We're on escort duty for the... Oh, wait, no. It's him. This is Risey, 78. We're on escort duty for this RNS diplomat. And our APC driver, Valdini, she's hearing a noise she doesn't like from the chassis. We pull over, and of course, it's the FNG she sends me under there to go check. And I find 3 kilos of plastic, coloured wires, a blinking red light that works. I don't know if I have seconds or minutes before it blows, but I don't even have wire cutters. All I can think is to rip all the wires out at once, but as soon as I think it, there's this flash of pain. So sharp I think it's blown already, but it's still there. So I just think about just ripping out the green wire and flash, it hits me again. When I think about ripping the blue wire though, nothing. I just see myself doing it clear as day. So I do it, red light goes off, and I just fucking collapse. And that's it, that's how I unlocked. Adrenaline, delirium, and a desperate need to do exactly what it turns out I can do. So did they put you on bomb defusal after that? No, it turns out most bombs blow whichever way you cut. Once I could foresee without passing out, the brass put me through a craft training program to help control it, then fast-tracked me to the Special Forces. That's where I met Liv. Who was trying to blow you up? The bomb was a merc job, but this was Risey in the 70s. There's no way Chapel money wasn't behind it. What did Valdini say? Her reaction focused very much on being right about the dragging noise and much less on the discovery that I could see through time. Good story. I don't know where he gets it, Jen. Not a magical bone in my body, nor your father, especially not your father. He'd suck the magic right out of anything. It's not hereditary, Ma. But you might have something, you've just never been in a life or death situation that required it. Well, it's certainly not shut your father up about the quickest route to downtown after 5 PM. That came up all you like, and I thought my life was over every time. We'd better get some rest. First ferry to Liboli's 7 AM. Nice. We've completed Act 1. But we arrived late. So my contact got back to me. She knows a guy who delivers supplies for a reactor. Oh my god, it's the cat. He's gonna let us ride in with a shipment of bathroom supplies and pornography. Always ride in style. If we do stop World War V, I hope someone gives us a lift home. Banks hasn't moved, which fits with her being held at the black site. If she's still there, Liv's still there. My gut says they need her for something. If you're right about the stakes of this, we need to get there yesterday. I feel like we've moved about 4 inches in 2 hours. Yeah, this is torture. I'm gonna find somewhere to kip. This is the chance menu. Optional conversations that can be played at any time. If you want to move on for now, you can always play them later. Choices made in these don't affect the outcome of the campaign. What's your cat's name? Daryl. You named your cat Daryl? My mum did. She isn't really a cat person. Well, he's a treasure. What does he do? He licks his own butthole, then looks at you like you should be ashamed. He's surprisingly chill about being on a ship. I think he just has such a disdain for life that he won't acknowledge this is any worse than usual. Good for you, Daryl. Can I ask you something? Shoot. How are you so sure about all this? You were always the guy double-checking our orders, hedging our bets, better safe than sorry. No offense, it was comforting. None taken. But now you see an old friend causing trouble and you walk into a police station with a soul staff? I kind of forgot you were this sharp. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's just not just that Liv's playing with fire, it's that I know what happens in a month's time if we do nothing. I thought you could only see 1 second ahead. On a good day, yeah, when I'm in control, but sometimes I get flashes. They're brief, they're rare, and I don't know how far ahead I'm seeing. So most of them tell me nothing useful, and the temporal whiplash lays me out for days. In one, though, I saw a date. It was etched into a massive stone slab, 18692. Above a list of hundreds of names, thousands. I can't tell where I am, or when I am, and they aren't names I know. But I know it's a war memorial, and I'm swallowing a feeling like a throat full of rocks. I did nothing. When did you have the flash? 3 months ago. Right after Liv Kennedy came back on the map. Ooh. I want to have more confidence to pull off more looks. Zan's brain. Bear with it. Hi? Hi. Oh wait, are you really here? Explain where here is, then ask me again. Shit, sorry, I think you're in my dream. This happens sometimes. My foresight runs wild while I'm asleep and it can drag in other casters if they're dreaming too. Gonna need more clarity on, you need some clarity on runs wild. Well, okay, it runs combat drills. Combat when I use it most, so that's what it knows. So we're gonna fight a completely meaningless battle. Yeah, sorry. I can kill you if you'd like, that'll probably wake you up. No, I'm good. I could use the practice, to be honest. I don't get shot at much in a typical private investigation. Yeah, they're not bad for building confidence. Alright, let's preach. Okay, I have to remember how all of this goes. Oh my god, it's the traffic warlock. I want to move realistically. I want to move there. And then I want to static blast him out the window. And then I could grenade this. Nice, we did it. That was brief. Yeah, there's usually a bit more to them than that. Want to do another? Done. So yeah, if you throw somebody out of a window, then they're gone. And you could, from what I've been able to see, you can throw anybody out of a window. Nice. Thanks is definitely close, my scry is popping off. You okay? You're sweating. Just out of practice. Okay, what are we looking at in there? Automated turrets, they're tough, but if you can get close, you can just shut them down. It seems like security oversight. Not a documented feature, just hold the status button and tap reset 3 times. God bless military engineering. Okay. That's definitely still a window, and so is this. There's nowhere I can easily get to. I could go here and then try to knock him out. Yeah, okay. And then take cover. Then again, I move forward and take cover. Actually, hold on. Grab intel, take cover, and turn. Okay, Zen, you're gonna go over. Oh, that could be bad. But now I like to get them 1 extra. Oh, okay, this could be good. Hold on. I actually need you to move. Go over here. And then time boost Jen. And then Jen. Oh, it's action. It's not thing. Okay. This might go badly. Okay, I mean that worked out. Take cover. And then I guess take cover. Oh, we're gonna get shot both ways. We're both gonna go down to 1. Maybe we rewind. We plan this better. So if I come over here, that can't see me from here, so that's still good. And take cover. And you. There's not really a good spot. Maybe just take cover for now. Oh, where'd that guy come from? Need to disable turrets. Okay. Well, if I can get behind, turn off turret. Bang, bang, bang. And then you come over here. You go over there, and then you take cover. And then you take cover. Okay, cool. He didn't fire, which is good for me, I think. Seal door. And take cover. And take cover. Enter. Bam. We are Gucci. Aw. Some of these goals are optional though, so I think we're fine. We did most of them. See a control terminal for this turret. If we can reach that, we can do better than turn it off. We can mess with this target recognition. If you get to it, try L. Kennedy and Philidor. Why do you know Liv's passwords? I respected the hell out of her, but it was very clear she could kill me, and one day Mike seemed prudent. You think Liv programmed every turret? No, but she always insisted on having admin-level access to friendly security systems ever since Medill in 81. At us, but we don't have that kind of time. How do you know Liv's passwords? It's not hard to spy undetected when you have to foresee doing it. Wow, that's unsettling information. Alright, let's hack. Read the description of false prophet and use it to make the turret waste its shot. Send out a false premonition of yourself, which expires at the end of the foresee phase. Ah, okay. Well, I now understand why I did wrong here. And I guess I'll take cover. Where's the terminal? That's the terminal, okay. Bing bang boom. Nice. I accept the outcome. Excuse me, sir, you're not supposed to be there. Hack the turret, and then... Oh, the protected bolt would be so useful right now. I guess I'll do it there, just in case they immediately turn and pivot. They did not turn and pivot. My life has been a lie. Not that better, no. Give me... Seal it. I think we're good. We didn't defenestrate anybody, but we can certainly try. Dan, you're pale, man. You sure you're okay? I do feel rough, to be honest. Churning out suicidal time clones of yourself never feels great, but this is different. There's something by you mark on your neck. Does it look like one on your arm? Huh. Should we abort? Not an option. Our ride already left. Well, thanks as a doctor. Breaking around to this dive should earn us a checkup, right? Oh, good point. You want to hang back? I can probably figure something out by myself here. No, I'm good to fight. Thanks, though. Okay, good, because I was absolutely bluffing. Could be a fucking tank in there for all I know. Think human-shaped, but you're not far off. Yeah, they weren't kidding. Conscious, a lot of these things, I think, explode. Is there a redeploy? Where would I redeploy? Oh, just which side I want to be. Okay. And then I feel like I go there. And then I send out a false prophet there. What I can do is breach again. And then for that, then... Oh, that's not good. I'm going to take a shot. Can I do another false prophet? I can. Okay, you go overhead there, you take that shot. Good. Got nothing to shoot, so I guess I'll just take cover. He's down though, so we're good. Okay. Demons, what unused action? Guess I could throw a grenade, but I don't want to. He's dead. This is real. Did you really have to go there, my guy? Oh, guess we go around. Some intel while we're here, I guess. Oh, gale grenades knock back. They don't do any damage. I accept this outcome. I wish I didn't anymore. Goodbye. I've hacked the turret, and now I must find a way to survive. Not like that, evidently. Sorry, that didn't explode it. Well, now we know. Now we know. Now we know. I think Zan is dead. Let's just test. He is dead. Okay. You know, I don't accept the outcome. Maybe let me go like over here. You come over here. Nice. Well, there is a turret. I should have seen that coming. Well, let's just do one of these. There we go. How about you go over here? Go over there, and then you come over here, and you're down. Nobody gets hit by a turret, and we're all good. I accept the outcome. Please stop throwing grenades on me. You come over here, hack the turret. You come over here, use the laptop. We'll do a predictive bolt, but I'm pretty sure you're going to come this way, and I can't shoot a hack at them. No, I can't hit anyone. At least I did damage. That guy died as well. We like that, that's good. Please stop throwing in grenades, I beg of you. Run away. Oh, nice. Easy peasy. Hey, when you started feeling sick, was it like a swarm of red-hot locusts were nesting in your pancreas? I would have said hornets, but yeah. Okay, I think we've both been poisoned. It just hasn't hit me full on yet. Jen, I'm so sorry. I can barely walk. I might be done. No, you're gonna be fine. Just hang back and rest up. Banks' cell is right there. I'm gonna clear the room, bust her out, and she'll fix you up in no time. Simple. Also, he's taking damage then. Okay. Dan is poisoned. His movement is restricted. He will lose 1 health at the end of every turn. Cool. This is good for me. Static burst. He's dead. And drop. The team has 1 unused action. Boom. Oh, I do not like that. Mind me. Oh! Gonna rewind that one, I think. Didn't realize there was a guy here, and that was what the thing was about. But hey, yeah, here we go. Just gonna seal this door, and just gonna drop one of these, and then we're gonna take cover. Heavy gun has laid down so much fire, you'll take 1 damage even in cover. It's still better than taking the full hit, though. Yeah, I can imagine. Ow. Okay. Really not a fan of this. If I run over here, chain bolt on that, maybe? Oh, I'm still gonna take the hit, aren't I? Maybe we rewind that one, because that was, I think, going well. Chain bolt this to this. Ba-bam. Okay, good. Like that, enjoyable. Can I knock him out of position? Oh, I knocked him out of a window, even better. And we take cover. Stop shooting me! Also, Zan is dead. But I think that might be unavoidable, I don't know. I go over here, chain bolt, bang, bang. He's down. And we take cover. And then... we're good. And we take cover. Nice. Zan is dying. But we made it work. Please. I know you hate me. I know you won't save me. But please don't let Zan die. He's never crossed you. He's never stopped. He's just tried to stop something terrible. Please don't. Oh my gosh, he shot Zan. Not our buddy. Not our buddy boy. Nook Spa that night. I used to be a surgeon at Rushwater General. I was good, until I started to shake. I knew the symptoms: Strybeck syndrome, degenerative, incurable, terminal. I couldn't lose that job. I couldn't just wait to die. So I hid it. And it worked for a while. I was good enough to compensate. When the kid came in, I honestly thought I was his best shot. I was wrong. I knew it was a bad cut before I saw the blood, and I knew it couldn't be stopped. The bottom dropped out of my stomach. It was over in seconds. My brain was on fire. Every atom in me was screaming for an undo button on my life. Then a pop, a rip, a snap, and it was undone. The cut? Not just the cut. The whole sternotomy. It means his chest wasn't open anymore. My clamps were sheared off. He sat up. Never heard a room full of attendants scream before. Best we could tell, his body had gone back about an hour. The anesthetic wasn't in his system, but a prep drug was. So it turns out I can rewind people. It was another month before I figured out they have to be dead first. So if they're only unconscious, I have to shoot them first. You understand? If I'd have waited for you to die, sending your body back an hour might not have been enough. The toxins could have already been in there. Next time I want a regular doctor. I thought she was a regular doctor. There's a skull on her belt. A red flag, sure, but not a slam dunk for necromancer. I'm not a necromancer. You did just raise both of us from the dead. That was today. Necromancers raise zombies. Do you feel like a zombie? I do feel incredibly bad, yes. Then I prescribe a brandy. 3? When did you get back? She was a surgeon. Cute story, but try a shorter version for your next set of zombies. Nice. Aw, Daryl wants some. There you go. Okay. This is the next mission for Tactical Breach Wizards. If you're enjoying this, let me know, and we can always do some more. But happy to see this game has come out of its demo into a full release. Heartily recommend it. If you like the demo, you like watching me play the demo, and you like watching this and playing this, go buy it. I'll put a link in the description. But otherwise, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.